Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Rachel, and this is my friend Tyler. And today we're going to dive into talking about relationship with God. Now, I've had a lot of people before that is like, relationship with God is boring, especially young people. So I guess we're going to try and answer that question.
Come on.
So something that has really changed for us in the past year is understanding relationship with God.
Right.
And I guess, how did that start for you, Tyler? What made the difference?
You know, I think the biggest difference was the daily communion, if you will, with Him. It became something that was no longer a Sunday, Wednesday night kind of thing. It became an actual person that I fell in love with. I think I used to look at it as hopefully I'll do the right thing in order to, be a good Christian. But then I realized I wanted more. But if it was only on Sundays and Wednesdays, how could there be more? And then,
That's
like
good.
you said, relationship with God. I started to see Jesus the way that I felt like He was supposed to be seen. I was opening my heart more and walking by faith more. And I think when I say walking by faith, a lot of people think, oh, well, you go out evangelizing more or, preach more messages.
Right.
And it really came down to a waking up with this person every single day. The Bible talks about Him being a husband or a friend or a brother. And if that was true, I wanted that to be true in my life. So every morning I wake up and I believe that my husband or my brother or my friend is sitting right across from me, and I get to enjoy him and be intimate with him. And intimacy essentially just looks like time. And so I started to give God time, and the more and more time I give Him, the more and more my heart no longer has an issue with a boringness of relationship with God, but just gets to see life from a different perspective every moment. And so I realized that Jesus is not boring, and actually the person of Him wants to enjoy you every single day.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, it's just tuning into that reality of who He's always wanted to be in your life,
Right.
whatever that looks like. And also just, it's effortless. It's not about the routine of church or, sitting down, reading your Bible, praying every day. It's, again, getting to know the person behind it all, because suddenly, like you said, you're sitting down talking to a person.
Right.
You're having a conversation. You're hearing an answer back.
Come on.
Suddenly it's real and it's tangible, and relationship is not boring in that way.
At all.
Yeah, absolutely.
At all.
So what does your everyday look like as you've been cultivating this relationship and making it more real? What does that look like?
Yeah, every day. Well, that word day is in it. It's a daily thing, Like I said, it's not a couple times throughout the week. It's a daily thing. It's a morning, a afternoon, a nightly thing. And so that's really what it looks like is, God, I wake up and I don't wait for a moment to get to be with you. I'm already with you. And I look at it as a opportunity, an open door to be able to just simply enjoy Him in that moment. And just like you were saying, lean into the person of who Jesus is, and living by faith every single moment, as opposed to, when it's convenient for myself or when I feel the courage to actually do it, but believing that He's right next to me. And so it looks like me waking up and saying, good morning, Lord. I thank you that you're here. I thank you that you're in my face, and you're longing for me to get into your face and enjoy who you essentially are and why you died. You came so that, I could be with the Father again. And so now we have this opportunity to have this relationship. And so every day just looks like attention, really.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I guess, how would you say to make this practical? If somebody's sitting here saying, okay, my relationship with God is boring, I don't relate to what you're talking about right now, where do they start?
Right. That's such a good question, because I don't think that we're answering that question enough. We are giving good messages and we're giving, good sermons, but it's like, how do I apply this to my life?
Yeah.
And to be honest, Rachel, it's really, really practical. Like I said, He wants to be that friend and that brother to you. So making Him in your thoughts, He is my brother, He is my friend. So I don't have to strive in this, I get to use my imagination, if you will. You know, for me growing up, that was really, I want to say frowned upon, just not talked about it a lot. But for me, I've grown so much in using my imagination to believe that he is sitting right at this table with us. He's sitting right across from me, having, you know, a conversation, whether it's with my family or my friends or just you. Like, I get to enjoy the person of Jesus standing right here. And that's really what it looks like, is constantly giving him that attention. Like, I know that you're here. I'm talking to Rachel, but you're right here, encouraging us to love on each other, to enjoy each other, to encourage each other. And that's really what it looks like, is a constant reminder of him being right there.
And like you said, that is faith.
Yeah.
You know,
Amen.
It's like you're believing for things you don't see. How real is Jesus? And again, just recognizing that reality.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We've just enjoyed talking about relationship with God together. And we hope it has become a lot more real for you, a lot more practical. And we look forward to just hearing testimonies of you guys applying this and seeing Jesus for who he is in your life. If this video has blessed you, go ahead and share it and like it, and we'll see you next time.